of these.
Doesn't exist according to science. We see it everywhere. The idea that to be successful, you have to be the alpha. But there's just one tiny problem with the alpha wolf theory. It doesn't exist. Now, let's dive into the critical data insights that will shape our future strategies.
These.
We see it everywhere. The idea that to be successful, you have to be the alpha male. But according to science, the alpha male doesn't exist.
Eat first and lead the pack through sheer aggression. It's the ultimate violence provides justification for being a jerk.
But there's just one tiny problem with the alpha wolf theory. It doesn't exist. Scientist who invented the term spent the last 20 years of his life begging people to stop using it. Today, we're going to find out why the foundation of modern masculinity is based on a scientific typo. Believe this, we have to go back to 1947. A scientist named Rudolph Schenkel observed wolves in the Basel Zoo and watched them fight for dominance, establish a pecking order, and compete for food. The winner, I call it the alpha. Here is the catch. These wolves weren't a family. They were random unrelated squirrels into a tiny concrete prison together. Fighting for leadership, they were fighting out of stress and confusion. Basing wolf behavior on these captive animals is like observing a prison riot, fighting out of stress and confusion. Basing wolf behavior on these captive animals is like observing a prison riot and assuming that's how a happy human family functions at the dinner table. Us to listen. But then, Mech did something rare. He actually went into the wild. He saw something totally different.
Leader displays.
No fighting. The dad. Leader was just the dad. The followers were his children. He realized that the military fam was my mistake. I have spent decades trying to pull my book off the shelves. I have pleaded with publishers to stop printing the concept of the alpha wolf is scientifically inaccurate. But it was too late. Pop culture had already latched onto it. If the science is wrong, why won't this myth die? Why do we have thousands of podcasts and gurus teaching men to be alphas? Because it's comforting. It simplifies the world. It tells us that if we are aggressive and loud, we are twinning at biology, at leadership. It gives insecure people a biological excuse to act like the captive, stressed out wolves in the zoo. Leadership isn't always about being front. Sometimes the most powerful leaders are those who support from behind. Real wild wolves, the actual top dogs, lead from behind. They care for the sick, they bring food to the pups first. Man respect through fear, they earn it through care. Real biological strength isn't about domination, it's about cooperation. Next time someone tries to sell you a course on how to be an alpha, just remember, they are teaching you how to act like a confused animal in a cage. Be a leader, sure, but don't be a wolf, because even the wolves aren't doing that. Like this debunk, check out this video where we explain why left brain versus right brain is also total nonsense. Thanks for watching.